like to tell me about yourself and why you came out to this event tonight?
Yes, my name is Patrick McManus, and I came out here tonight to honor the lives of Detectives Rivera and Mora, and to remember them and to let all their brothers and sisters that were left behind, that put on the uniform every day, that although it seems right now a lot of our political leaders do not stand behind our police and are not providing them with the support they need, and our justice system, our district attorneys, it seems everybody is failing the NYPD right now, and we need to come together as a community and show these officers that we are behind them, that it's a small segment of the community that is against them. The majority of the community stands with them, and we need to show them that every day. I've become involved with a group, and we've been protesting at Alvin Bragg's office. We're using the moniker of New York City Residents United Against Violence. We feel that Manhattan District Attorney Bragg, as well as many of the other district attorneys in the other 5 boroughs, policies and procedures, the way they're prosecuting crimes, is not helping our situation. It's not making us safer, and it's not making the police safer. So once again, we will be in front of Alvin Bragg's office this Friday afternoon at noon to let him know that he needs to change his ways. He offered to sit down with us last week while we were having a rally in front of his office, and has since reneged on that agreement, and we're still reaching out, and hopefully we will be able to sit down and discuss our issues with him personally.
I've spoken with some New Yorkers who support what Alvin Bragg is doing, and their point of view is that people who commit more minor crimes such as theft shouldn't be in the prison system, that there should be an effort made first to rehabilitate them through social services and then get to the root of what's causing them to commit crimes. What do you think about that position?
Absolutely. To that end, and this is something I mentioned at the rally last Wednesday, Alvin Bragg's policy of simply releasing criminals back out into our communities not only endangers our community and our police, it does no good for the criminals themselves. Somebody's arrested one day carrying an illegal handgun, they're released the next day and they buy another handgun. So who have you helped? You haven't helped the criminal, and you haven't helped the community. And this is why, as Mayor Adams is pointing out, this iron pipeline, well, by releasing individuals in possession of firearms and releasing them the following day, they're only going out and buying another firearm, which is only proliferating the very same iron pipeline that you claim to be trying to fight. If you really want to stop the iron pipeline, you need to make consequences in New York City for people caught carrying illegal handguns. It's creating a market for the iron pipeline by releasing these criminals every day. There was one individual who was arrested 5 times with illegal handguns, and he was released again. That's 5 purchases from the iron pipeline. And it's a simple matter of economics, supply versus demand. Cut off the demand and the supply will stop.
What about crimes that don't involve guns, crimes like theft or shoplifting, this kind of thing? Do you think that there's a place for social services to step in there as opposed to law enforcement services?
Absolutely, and that's a lot of misnomers that are being thrown around. 2 of the most popular are marijuana, simple marijuana possession, and jumping the turnstile. Those have not been arrestable offenses in over a decade. Nobody is being arrested for jumping the turnstile. It may even be 2 decades. So that's all a fallacy, that they're using this as an excuse to release violent criminals. Right now, if you commit an armed robbery with a handgun, you are released without bail. If you are convicted, and I have read Alvin Bragg's memo, and it says, even if someone is convicted of attempted murder with a handgun, his office still will not seek prison time. To me, that is absolute insanity. And again, does it serve the community? No. Does it serve the criminal himself? No. We need to stop this revolving rotation, and I can't fathom for the life of me what Alvin Bragg's thought process in not seeking jail time for a violent and armed attempted murder. And it's clearly there. If you want to look at the memo, it's Section C, subsection 1 is where he outlines this, that if one of his ADAs wants to request jail time for a violent attempted assault, even with a firearm, his ADA has to seek permission of a supervisor in order to even ask for jail time. I don't understand how society can function like that.
Is there anything else you'd like to say about the event tonight? And a lot of people from the community came.
Yes, again, it's, you know, the community's got to come out and show these officers that they have their back, they support them. They're going through a very hard time now. And they're getting, you know, no support from City Hall, from Albany. It seems everybody is against the police right now, but they're not. The community, as I said earlier, it's a small segment of the community, and unfortunately, it's a lot of our elected leaders. And we need to get together and we need to change that.
All right, thanks for talking.
Okay, thank you.